You might. Okay, you've seen the flag cake that's made in the sheet pan.
Yes.
We're going to do a flag cake like you haven't seen before. We're going to take it up a bit with Janine Washle from Cloverfield's Farm and Kitchen. She's going to show us how to create a layered cake that when you slice it, looks like the American flag.
Exactly.
I'm excited about this.
And I brought one with me, so it's either going to be fab or fail right here on live television.
That's all right. But we do this with cake mix, right?
Yes, this is a cake mix. It only uses 2 cake mixes. I mean, we've got 3 colors going here, but it's only 2 cake mixes. One cake mix, you're going to make the whole cake red. You're going to use gel paste coloring, so you get really intense color.
Red.
And my interpretation of the stacked flag cake is more of an Old Glory look. I wanted it to have more of a vintage look. So I also added some freeze-dried raspberries in here.
That sounds good.
So, so basically, what I want to show you is how easy it is to create this kind of complicated-looking cake when we cut into it.
Okay.
It's super easy. So we put we take one layer and we split it.
Okay,
we
split a red layer in half.
Yes,
all right.
and we put 1/2 on here. And then you just do the same thing with one white layer. We've split it. Okay. And then we'll put it here. And in the spirit of time, I'm not going to ice it just because we'll save a little bit of time that way.
But we would only ice on the outside of this cake, right?
Actually, you put a third of a cup of icing just to glue it together.
Okay.
Yeah, to glue it together. And then I'm going to take my other red layer that I've split. Okay. And I'm going to put it here. And then here's where the magic happens. Okay, the second cake mix, we divide it. It's 1 2/3 cup of cake mix, and I'll have all of this in the recipe. And we make one blue layer, and we cut a 4-inch circle out of it. Okay, so there you go. And we put some star-shaped sprinkles in there, and to give it the vintage look, I also added some freeze-dried blueberries. Okay. And then you take your second layer of red, and you cut a 4-inch circle, and you'll have a little...
Same thing with the white too, right?
Exactly.
So you go white first and then red, is that right?
Yes, we're going to do our white first.
Okay, same thing.
A little bit of frosting.
So you're going to have some cake left over.
Yep, and you can make cake balls with it, or make some parfaits, make some vanilla pudding, and then layer it with, your different colors of cake. And then we'll put our red here, and then we'll take it and we'll ice it.
Ice the rest.
Exactly. In this case, I use good old-fashioned cream cheese frosting.
Oh, good.
And I'm not messing around here, so I brought my big knife.
I can't wait to see
Oh my gosh. Okay, this.
We'll use.
Yeah, I'll just lay it out there, and then we'll just slice it up. Okay, here we go, Candace.
All right, the moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
Shall I put this over so we have something?
Yeah.
It's going to work. I get to. Oh, how neat.
Nice.
That's really cute. Look, it's got
the
little stars in there, and there's your flag when you get your piece of cake. I love it.
Oh gosh, I'm going to
tilt
it
really
over
cute.
like that. And
Clever.
You've got your layers.
It's done with cake mix, so it's not going to take you a long time.
No, not at all.
And then
this
Janine
took about an hour and a half. Just to make my homemade frosting.
Right.
We made the cake mix cake. That's a no-bake Jello, no-bake cheesecake pie, and then I use gelatin and cookie cutters to create our patriotic look there. And those are icebox cookies. They're just a sugar cookie, but man, they look really, really intense.
And again, gel food coloring, and that's how you get that real intense color.
Yes, exactly. Okay. You can get those at Michael's and at Kroger's.
Okay, very good. Janine, thank you. This
You're
is
welcome.
really clever. I have to try this once we finish the other cake we made last night. Sterling?